despite winning the 2015 World Superbike Championship in dominant fashion with Jonathan Aurier, and the 2013 title before that with Aurier's teammate Tom Sykes. Kawasaki isn't resting on its laurels when it comes to its aging Ninja ZX-10R platform, and today announced its successor in the 2016 Ninja ZX-10R. Since the current platform's release in 2011, its European rivals have upped the bar in the leader bike wars considerably, and with Yamaha's introduction of the new YZF-R1 last year, the battle for leader bike supremacy is tighter than ever. Now, Kawasaki believes it has a contender more than able to take on this stacked field. At first glance, the ZX-10R in these photos might appear like the current 10R, but don't be fooled. Kawasaki insists this is an all-new model incorporating technologies taken directly from the World Superbike paddock. The engine/transmission. The 2016 ZX-10R is still a 998cc 16-valve VOHC inline 4 with the same over square 76 x 55 mm bore and stroke dimensions as before, but that's where the similarities end. To start, the engine features a lighter crankshaft and counterbalancer, the latter of which Kawasaki claims damps vibrations as well as before. The crank's connecting rod journals feature new coatings for reduced friction. From there, the cylinder wall's thickness is increased for greater durability. Finally, spent gases exit via a lightweight exhaust system comprised entirely of titanium alloy, from headers to exhaust canister, the latter of which features 50% larger volume than the outgoing model, says Kawasaki, to reduce sound levels and overall weight. Data cut to further emphasize the new 10RS track chops. The cassette-type, close-ratio transmission features gear ratios, Kawasaki says, that are idealized for circuit riding. Electronics. With the new ZX-10R, Kawasaki is finally offering electronic rider aids on par with its main competitors, all centered around a Bosch 5-axis IMU with proprietary software developed entirely in-house. What the IMU allows is the most advanced electronics suite ever on a production Kawasaki, which includes the Kawasaki Sport Traction Control SKDRC launch control and engine brake control are functions most sport bike riders are familiar with, and though traction control is, as well, each manufacturer has their own subtle ways in which they limit rear wheel slippage. In the ZX-10RS case, there are now 5 modes of intervention instead of the previous 3. Sensors read real-time information of wheel speeds at both ends, throttle position, and engine speed, among numerous other parameters. From there, the IMU can also account for camber or gradient based on chassis orientation relative to the track surface, allowing for optimum power output, regardless of tire wear, profile or compound. Like the ZX-10RS of old, the new model has power modes, 3 of them in this case: full, middle 80% and low 60%. Chassis. To better enable the ZX-10R to handle the changes in the engine bay, the chassis has undergone some tweaks, too. Brakes. Other odds and ends. One of the few holdovers from the outgoing model are its wheels. Finally, when comparing specs for the old and new model side by side, a few dimensions stand out. First, claimed curb weight has gone up slightly, from 443.2 pounds up to 454.